Okay, welcome back to my channel. I'm cooking some spinach and mushroom and cheese quiche today. And here are my ingredients. I'm using 5 eggs. Normally I guess you would use 4, but I really should probably use 6 because I'm using a deep dish pan, pie crust. So here are my ingredients. Got my spinach, my cheese. I've got 2 cups of cheese in here. A 16-ounce package of frozen spinach. Some mushrooms, I don't know how many I'm going to add, some onions, and some half and half. I only have a little bit left of heavy cream, so I'm going to use like 1/3 of a cup on that, just to add a little extra flavor. And I'm going to start really quick by putting my onions in my not-so-hot pan, because I thought it was hot, but I lowered the temperature, so that's going to take a minute to sizzle. Okay, so because I got the pan too hot, but that'll take a minute. And here are my seasonings. I'm going to try something different today. I'm going to put in some curry powder because Phil and I both love curry, so you know it's just us eating it, so we might as well try something out. And some salt and pepper. That's it. And then I'm going to make a second quiche, which is going to be obviously a second video. I'm going to make a sausage and onion and mushroom quiche with ground sage and some ground paprika and some crushed red pepper. Just a little bit because I'm not really crazy about the spiciness. And I'll let you know how that turns out. So let me get these onions cooking, and then I'm going to throw the mushrooms in, and you'll see that in a moment. Before I get those mushrooms cooking and the onions cooking, I am going to prepare my pie crust. And the way you prepare your pie crust is you want to poke some holes in it. Poke a couple holes in the bottom of your pan so you could kind of prepare the crust so it doesn't get soggy. Maybe that's enough holes. And you want to put it in the oven. I preheated my oven already to 350. And that's plenty of holes. I preheated my oven to 350. And you can put the crust in the oven for 10 minutes. And that way, so when you have your quiche in there, you don't want it to get all soggy and all that. So we'll see what happens with that in a moment. Okay, so while the onions and the mushrooms are cooking, I am going to beat the eggs, lightly beat the eggs. I really hope I have enough eggs in here. If not, then I'll just beat another one and add it in there at the end. And then throw in the cream and everything. But since I don't have my cameraman today with me, I am going to have to do this myself with not one hand, with 2 hands, so I'm going to have to put you guys on pause. So because you know, definitely can't do this with 1 hand. Oh, maybe I could. Let's see. Pop those yolks. Nah, I think I'd rather do it by holding the... Not going to work for me. Sorry. So how you guys doing? Let me know, comment below. The onions and the mushrooms are cooking, and they smell delicious. Threw a little salt and pepper in there. I did forget to say that I had oil in the pan already. And I really need to hurry up because I'm running a little behind schedule here. Oh, sorry, I got a little foggy in the lenses there. Got a little too close to the stove. That was only for a quick second. So, I don't know, I'm just going to cook them just for a little bit, I guess, because they're going to kind of cook when they're in the oven. I don't know, I'm just throwing this together. This is not like any kind of following any recipe. You know, when you make quiche, just throw it together however you want, whatever you want, what other ingredients. The main thing about quiche is, you know, the eggs and the cream. You can use heavy cream instead of half and half. I'm using half and half because it just has more flavor. You can use milk. Well, obviously heavy cream has more flavor, but yeah. Heavy cream's expensive, and you don't always have it on hand, but you always have milk on hand, so you can use milk. You don't have to use half and half or heavy cream. That's basically what I'm trying to say. I just like to use it because it just gives it more flavor. So you want to have a little bit more richness, a little bit more flavor, then by all means, get some heavy cream or some half and half. Alright, I'm going to pull out these mushrooms and onions in a minute, and then I'm going to assemble the quiche. Okay, so these pie crusts are about ready to come out. I mean, 10 minutes is right ready to be up. And I'm going to take these out. I'm actually going to take them out right now. Okay, I only have 50 seconds left. Oh, look what I did. I just crushed the side of the thing. Yeah, you might want to be careful, Wendy. Okay, so I kind of crushed a little too rough. I crushed the thing now a little bit. Alright, so I'll be a little bit careful. And not grab it with my thumb, and kind of grab it underneath. Like that. And there we go. Alright, you leave your oven on. Get that all ready, let it cool for a little while, and let's do the mixture. Turn that off. Alright, so we got the eggs in here, and they're all beaten up already. Just do it a little bit more. You know what? I don't think this bowl is big enough for me to mix all that stuff in it, so I'm going to do it a little bit differently. Just so you know, I added an extra egg because I really was not feeling that I was having, 5 eggs with a deep dish pan. So I decided to add an extra egg and beat that in, and I realized that I needed a bigger bowl. So I'm throwing it into a bigger bowl because I have to mix it. So in go the mushrooms and the onion mixture. Let's throw the milk in first. Really should throw the milk in. Throwing in the half and half. This is a 1/4 cup of heavy cream. I thought it was a 1/3 of a cup, but it's a 1/4 cup. Get all that in there. I'm gonna throw in some seasoning now before I put the spinach in. So I don't know how much, but all this shaking is not going to help me. So we're going to do a little bit of pouring. Oh, let's hope that doesn't come out too much. Well, curry goes, a long way. We're going to make it a lot of curry. Make it lots of curry! Curry flavor! Yeah, that's a lot of curry. I want to make sure it tastes like curry. Alright, little pepper. And a little bit of salt. I don't have any meat in here. I'm putting, like a big pinch of salt. Where's my whisker? Alright. Whisk that together. Oh, it smells so good. What do you think, guys? You think this is going to come out good? I hope so. I'm sure it will. I'm sure I overdid it like I do everything, Not little, it's always a lot with me. I probably put too much curry, but that's alright. I don't measure, I just throw things together. Plus I'm following a recipe. Alright, that looks good. I wish I could taste it, but, it's a raw egg, you can't. Throwing in the spinach. I will tell you one thing not to do with frozen spinach when you want to defrost it quickly. Oh my god, I forgot to defrost the spinach, so what did I do? I put it in the sink with a little bit of warm water. Well, I should say a little bit more than warm water. It was almost hot water. And I let it soak there for a little while. Well, let me tell you, that was so stupid of me because who would have known that there are like little tiny holes Like, who would know that there were little tiny holes in a spinach bag? And so this thing was full of water. Seriously, it was full of water. It was so ridiculous. And so, you know, you gotta squeeze out your frozen spinach anyway. But this whole thing, I'm telling you, was full with water. It was like a bag of water, and the spinach was floating. So, of course, you know, that was really difficult for me to do that. Okay, this looks really good. Okay, now I'm throwing in my 2 cups of cheese. 2 cups of cheese. This is sharp cheddar, because I love sharp cheddar cheese. And you're just mixing it together, basically. Just mixing it. Mix it all together. Yeah, see, I'm glad I used that extra egg, because this is a lot of ingredients. I don't know if I'm going to be making that sausage quiche. You know, because I like to usually make 2 quiches at one time, because when you buy those pie crusts, there's always 2 in there. And so, and you have the oven on, and you might as well save energy and make an extra quiche. You can always freeze it or save it. It'll stay good in the refrigerator for a couple of days, you know, of course, if you cover it. So I like to make 2 quiches when I'm making quiche. And I don't know, this is like a lot of ingredients in here. I don't know, this might like make 2 pies. Seriously, I don't want 2 spinach pies. Alright, well, let's find out what happens here. I'll let you know. Okay, so just as I suspected, it was way too much ingredients, so you live and you learn. And so guess what? I'm having 2 quiches, 2 spinach and mushroom cheese, onions, curry quiches. So good thing I did not open up that sausage and start frying it up, and I didn't cut the other onions. And good thing, because I only have 2 pie shells. That's it. So anyway, there we go. So this is going to go in the oven at 350 degrees, which was already preheated, and I'm going to cook it for 45 minutes. You test it in the middle. I would check it after 40 minutes or 35 minutes. Test it to see how it's set, and you know, there you go. And it's got to set. And then after it's done, you want it to let it cool for like 20 minutes. And you choose to eat it hot or eat it cold. I love it when it's warm, you know, but you can eat it cold too. You know what? Since I have 2 quiches, I'm going to throw a little paprika on one of them, just on the top of it. See, my Dollar Kroger brand. That's pretty fuzzy, I guess. So I'm going to throw a little bit of this paprika on here, just to give it a little extra boost and a little color, I guess. I don't know. I don't cook with paprika often, so I don't know. But I'm just going to throw a little bit on there. I hope it's not too much. Although those paprika users, you're probably like, you know, going, oh my God, she's putting too much. But, you know. How about a little bit of red pepper on there? Throw a little bit of something in there. Just give it a little different than the other one. Alright, let's see how it goes, and throw it in the oven, see how it goes. Alrighty. I'll show you the finished product after 45 minutes. Looking good. Halfway through. I forgot to put the pie in the oven. I bought these frozen pies, some Marie Callender's apple pie and cherry berry pie. So that's for dessert. The quiche is looking really good. Well, let me hurry up and close the oven. I'm letting all this heat out. Time for a cup of tea. And I don't know which kind to have. So I'm gonna, well, actually, I kind of want some chai, maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Which one is the chai? I think this one's the chai. Oh, that's the Earl Grey. I love Earl Grey. No, I need a bigger mug for Earl Grey. Dollar store tomorrow. There we go. Chai. I'm gonna have a cup of chai tea while I'm waiting for the quiche to cook. Sounds good to me. Okay, after 45 minutes, this is the finished product. And it looks great. I can't wait to taste it. We gotta let it sit for 20 minutes, and then yum yum yum. Have some salad with that, and it's gonna taste delicious, I'm sure. Okay, so this is the finished product: the salad and the quiche. And it looks really good. How's it taste, cameraman? Did you taste it yet?
No, I'm waiting until you sit down.
Alright, well, I'm sure it's going to taste good. And there's some cilantro salad dressing made by cameraman. Yummy, yummy. Lots of cilantro. Alrighty, we're going to eat now. Thanks for watching.